our influences individually are just
Very
vastly
They're all
different.
over the map.
Yeah.
That's what
But-
makes it fun.
Yeah, but as a band, I think there are a few, like Aquarium Rescue Unit,
The original.
Joe Cocker with Leon Russell era, Joe Cocker,
Mad Dogs, English.
Magnolia, yeah, that's
Tedeschi Trucks. You know.
yeah. Government Mule maybe,
Allman Brothers Band, yeah, man.
Yeah.
But, you know,
and
too,
then even like peers like Marcus.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's so much good music going on right now in this time. It's just, you can find inspiration anywhere, man, you know. So much good music around.
And a lot of people, like even in our own music community in Lexington, like there's some inspirational cats there.
Yeah.
Bands like Brother Smith, like
Wayne Graham.
they're just mind blowing.
I feel incredibly lucky for our community in Lexington, or for me in our community. I don't know that every musician has the ability to just call another musician like we do. Like, we know so many great musicians in
Yeah, the
Lexington.
Kentucky family's really cool. It's really a supportive thing. I mean, we're all out there, and we're all, you know, there's not a lot of competition. You know, it's all about everyone, you know,
Yeah,
kind
it's-
of getting where they need to be.
It's very much a community, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like Todd said. It's not a competition really, especially in and around Kentucky, right? It's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing.
As a band, we wrote "Without You." That's a relatively new song of ours, and I think that right now is my favorite that we do. It's just a really cool tune, and it feels good to play it. And then for me personally, the song I wrote that we play with in this band is "Sister," just because it's something that I wrote that I felt really strongly about, and big fan of sisterhood, and yeah, it's just special. So it's cool to see how other people react to it, and I've had people ask if they can cover it, or they tell me they play it to their kids going to bed or something like that. It's really sweet, and very grateful for that.
Yeah, and
Really
it's
just-
usually the first song in practice or during practice, you know, or somebody brings
Yeah.
in an idea, or we just kind of make up something on the spot, and it just
Right.
becomes something. Sometimes it's that sound check, you know, or just kind of, you know, sound checking, and something just kind of, you know, falls out of there, you know.
Yeah, lyrically it's either me or Maggie usually taking something that happened at practice, we'll record it on a cell phone and take it home and go wherever we go. Sometimes I go to different places and try to. I don't know how Maggie does it, but I like to move around a lot. I go to different parks, or go to different rooms, like go on the porch or under the porch or whatever. I swear, change the scenery.
I like writing in the morning. I figured that out about
Yeah, me too.
myself. I write in the morning, which is really weird.
That's actually
Yeah.
something I've heard a lot of artists, you know, people writing lyrics, music, arranging, whatever, that first thing in the morning, a lot of times that's when they're the most creative. It makes perfect sense.
Fresh
too, you know.
teas.
I've got a theory that you're the most yourself first thing in the morning, because you're not influenced by anything that's happened to you that day yet. So it's just like
You have a fresh
straight
start.
up, clean
Pure.
brain. Yeah,
You just blew my mind, man.
I'm telling you.
So Wes Smith is kind of helping with some lyrics and stuff.
Yeah, Wes does a lot. We've had so many. We love getting people to set in, and you know, us setting in with other people. I think that's a beautiful thing. And of course, me personally, like all the bands that I've been inspired by, they do that. You know, like the Allman Brothers, when they were doing the Beacon runs, they would have guests every night. You know, and it's a great thing. Yeah, there's been so many. Back in January, we had Dean Mitchell from the Marcus King Band set in on saxophone with us on Maggie's tune "Sister," which was really interesting. Like last week, we had Matt Polashik. He's a Lexington guy. Set in on tenor sax, I believe, on some tune with us, and just ate it up, man. But we're always looking for somebody, and you know, if we dig their playing or whatever, we'll offer you know, ask them to sit in, like at,
You know, Colbert from Counties, things like that.
yeah. Kyle Travers from Travers Brothership. You know, we got plans to do some stuff soon. So just really anybody, man, you know, we'll let anybody sit in.
Come on down.
We're still figuring that out. It's all kind of new still. I mean, this is a relatively young band, and we've got some really good support that's coming on board that, you know, is going to hopefully help us, you know, they're definitely going to help us figure that out. You know, I'm definitely not a business person when it comes to that, but, you know, we're excited to have the support we have because they're going to, you know, take it to another level, we hope.
And so far, just, you know, like you were saying, us being a relatively new band, just from a local scene, we're really lucky with the amount of people who have came to our shows and traveled far to see our shows and bought our merch. And I mean, it's really a lot to take in the amount of support we've gotten.
Yeah, it's overwhelming sometimes, honestly, the amount of support just from all sides. We're very, very fortunate, you know. But it changes, you know. But we're, all in all, we've been extremely lucky. And again, like I was telling you, being based out of Lexington, Kentucky right now, the music scene there is just, it's incredible, man, you know. So that plays a big part of it. And then, you know, we're in the digital age, social media and stuff, but still, me personally, I found that at the end of the day, man, it's still word of mouth, you know.
Yeah.
Still word of mouth. That's the most important thing. With that, man, you know, again, being in the, you know, social media age, but still you have to be there, man. You have to be there, you know. And a lot of it is right place, right time. A lot of it's luck. But, you know, there's so many things that go into it. Hard work still, you know. At the end of the day, people are where they're at but for a reason, you know. There's a reason that Derek and Susan are where they're at because they work their asses off, you know.
Yeah.
And they mean it, you know.
Yeah, what they're saying is true.
Absolutely. We're in the process. We have a few songs done and some sessions coming up pretty soon. So hopefully within the next, you know, I don't know, next few months we'll have a full length album. But the next few.
I've never, everybody.
Hey, everybody, I've never.
Sorry,
It's a good one. I don't feel like you can expect anything in this industry. You don't want to put too much into the thought of what it could be. And we've really just kind of let it ride into what it is now, and somehow it's turned into something really awesome. It's something way bigger than I would have ever imagined or, you know, could have wished for. But yeah, I feel like once you start planting those seeds.
Yeah, so much about like what you're talking about, like moving up the ladder or whatever, doesn't really have much to do with you.
Yeah.
So really all you can do is just try to be a little better than you were yesterday.
Absolutely. Be a better musician today than you were yesterday, and that's
And just keep your fingers crossed, you know.
And stay humble.
Hope for the best.
that's
Absolutely.
that's the ultimate goal, is just to be a better musician than you were yesterday, not be better than anyone else, because again, we're not playing sports, you know, we're playing music,
It's such a
man.
personal thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd want them to know that we meant it, you know.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, that it made them,
We weren't trying to fool anybody.
yeah, absolutely.
And that's ours.
That it made them touch them, move them in some way.
Yeah.
Whether it, you know, just move them in some way. There's nothing like music, man. You
Yeah.
know.
My man, he just called me. Said, girl, you better come on home. See, I can do you without you, darling. I can't live on my sure makes it hard to love, and I can't help but worry, darling. Push back on the shore. Maybe I've been thinking about that fire at all. I keep it burning, burning out here on my own. Without you, there ain't no with only you, I love you
Hi, we're Magnolia Boulevard. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's so much better.
No, that was great.
Anybody need a tissue?